Rebel against defeat, chase excellence, masculinity, and men first. I've always said 98% of women are not recommended. There's a 1% to 2% out there that I believe are decent women with traditional values. However, we all are part of human nature, male nature and female nature. And I've talked a lot about why things go wrong, what happens, sharing my experience, and so forth. But let me ask you this: red pill 100, hypergamy 0. Knowing what you know now, are you going to choose to play on the team called hypergamy? And hypergamy means marriage, cohabitation, being with women that are princesses and addicted to social media, addicted to attention, the modern day woman, 98%. Or are you going to play on the team called red pill? And red pill says, I'm going to take this understanding, this awareness of what I know about my nature and about her nature, and navigate a life that helps me become the best version of myself possible. Whether that means making a lot of money, getting in shape, and I'm talking financial, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual shape, or and go the places I want to go, and then accept where we are in life, accept where she is or where they are and where we are, and navigate life accordingly. Regardless of how you decide of what you want to do, the red pill offers a wonderful way to navigate life. It says, everything I was taught and programmed, well, it didn't turn out for me. And if you're a young guy watching this, learn from guys that have been through this. Learn from the guys that have been married, been divorced, been monkey branched on, been through the courts. Learn from the guys that have had girlfriends that lived together, and they came home and they found, well, somebody else in the bed, not them. Or just where relationships deteriorate over time because familiarity creates complacency, and complacency creates contempt, leads to contempt. So playing on the red pill team is just an understanding of, hey, we can win the game of life. We put the right cartridge in our brain, right? The right NES Nintendo cartridge. And we got the controller right here, our eyes, right? Our ears, our understanding. And now we can find a life that actually is going to, the more we invest in us, is going to give us a great return on investment. Whereas before, investing into a relationship, into her, has a large failure rate. And it's documented even in the court system about how many marriages fall apart. And relationships, for the most part, tell me how many relationships you're still in that are still going the same way it was when you first met them, right? Relationships also fall apart. Why? Because we're all human nature. We have male nature, they have female nature. It's oil and water. It's difficult. We have two different operating systems. So knowing that, knowing the nature of life, are you going to choose to play on the red pill side and win? Or are you going to play on the hope strategy side, as Greg Adams calls it? The hypergamy side, the believe in marriage and cohab and having kids and everything will be different because she is different than the rest. To be honest, I would not make that gamble. Even though theoretically it sounds great, you can build a family, you can create a life, the reality is not the fantasy. Red pill 100, hypergamy 0. Just rebel against defeat, chase excellence, masculinity, men first.